Annyeonghaseyo everyone, welcome to the second episode of my childhood favorites. And in today's episode I'll be showing you guys how to make one of my favorite breakfast sausage dishes growing up as a kid. Is basically a very saucy breakfast sausage stir fry with green onions, cilantro, and onions. This dish is so good. I grew up eating this with my uncle because my uncle would make this a lot when I was little. It's basically just leftover breakfast sausages cut up into little pieces and stir fry with like oyster sauce and sweet soy sauce, and then we add in some cilantro and green onions in there as well, and then we just eat it over rice. So simple but so good. You guys ever had this dish before? Let me know, and let me know what you guys like to add in there. Hopefully you guys give it a try today. I went a little extra and put a little sunny side up on one of them, and it's just so divine. It's so delicious. So yeah, I'll go ahead and show you guys my second favorite childhood dish, and let's go and get cooking. Let's go. Okay, so here I have a saute pan, and to this I'm going to go ahead and add in some breakfast sausages. These are already cooked breakfast sausages from the day before. I kind of warmed it up just so it's faster to cook when we saute it. So basically I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 breakfast sausages here. What I'm going to do is cut these into smaller pieces, and then we can go ahead and saute it. If you guys want, you guys can use raw breakfast sausage and just cook it in the pan as it is, but to make this a lot faster, we're using already pre-cooked breakfast sausage from the day before. So I'm just going to go ahead and use scissors. If you guys want, go ahead and use a knife, a cutting board to cut it, but I'm just going to go ahead and use scissors to cut it into bite-sized pieces. This would be a really good like camping trip dish as well. Alright, so that's good. Turn on the heat, and we're gonna let this cook up and warm up a little bit. Alright, now keep in mind that these are cooked and I warmed it up a little bit in the microwave, so we don't need much cooking time because they're all warm. So basically you're just putting in a saute pan to warm it up and also to cook the herbs that we're going to add in. To this, I'm going to go ahead and add in the vegetables, and here are what I'm using today. I have some fresh basil, Thai basil, cilantro, green onions, and some sliced onions, about half an onion. You guys can do as much as you guys want. This is all preference. Back in the day as a kid, we would just add cilantro and green onions. Since I have basil in the refrigerator right now, I'm going to use that today. But typically, you can just put these three here, and it works just as fine. So right now we're going to go ahead and add in the onions. Cook that up a little bit. And then the herbs, we're going to add that at the end just to wilt it a little bit. An optional ingredient you guys can add in here as well is cherry tomatoes. If you guys can or want, you can definitely add cherry tomatoes in here too, but it's really up to you guys. I'm not adding any oil in here just because the sausage is already fatty, so I'm not going to add that in there. So at this point, you guys can go ahead and cook the onions to your liking. You guys can cook it just until it's soft. You guys can cook it until it's caramelized, or you guys can cook it just to the bite, which I personally like it just to the bite. So at this point now I'm going to add in the sauce. So the sauce here, I put it all mixed into a bowl just so it's easier. Typically I would just squirt it in there, pour it in there as I go. But for this video, I'm going to show you guys in this bowl. I have some sriracha, I have some oyster sauce, I have some sweet soy sauce, and I also have some fish sauce, and as well as the Golden Mountain seasoning sauce, all into this bowl here. You guys can add whatever sauce you guys like in here, but typically back when as a kid, we would always add these sauces in there, and I'll have the measurements down below for you guys to take a look at, but usually I would just eyeball these into here. So I'm going to add all of that sauce in. And that's about it. I'm going to turn the heat off You just want to cook down the sauce just a little bit to coat the sausages. So at this point, I'm going to turn off the heat, and I'm going to go ahead and add in all the herbs. And we're just going to let the heat help out the herbs to wilt a little bit. And that's about it. If you guys want, you guys can definitely add in fresh chili peppers in here. You guys can add in some garlic. You guys can add whatever you guys like. But this is just how I grew up eating this dish as a kid. And super, super simple, super easy. Not much to it. But at this point, this is pretty much all there is. Now you guys can serve this with rice. And you can also serve it with a fried egg, which we will also put that on top. Okay, so I have a plate of hot rice here. Basically, all we do is put the stir fry on the side, on top, wherever you guys want to eat it. As a kid, usually we'll just put it all over the rice here. Then if you guys want to be adventurous, go ahead and add in a fried egg on top. Nah.